bit. Actually, we use it quite a bit also. But this is all automatic. So if we show up on scene, our police officers are very good about getting on scene, recognizing somebody doesn't have a pulse. They know, you know, there's things to look for, that they're not breathing, they don't have a pulse, you know, blue around the lips. They know. They have AEDs. They've been trained in the AEDs. So if they put the AED on, it's gonna analyze them. It's gonna tell them whether or not they're in a shockable rhythm. If they're in a shockable rhythm, they'll go ahead and charge their AED and shock. They've been really good about, because they beat us there a lot of times. Right. They're already on the road. Right. You know, it's that extra minute or two it takes us to get out the door. You know, it could be the difference between somebody making it or not if they're not there to do CPR. So while they're doing CPR, I can actually still deploy this out. So they're working. I slide this underneath my patient. You mean to go grab an Annie? Nah, that's all right. All right. And then while they're doing CPR, I can go around them. They can continue it, and I can just drop this on, snap it on. I turn it on, and I set this to the chest level. And then all I got to do is hit play, and it automatically does CPR on our patient. So that, like I say, that frees up a set of hands. Nice thing about this is I can take their hands, put them up here. It keeps them up out of the way. And what that also does is, for the patients that it is hard to get an IV on so we can administer those cardiac drugs, it puts it in perfect position for me to get that IO in their shoulder. Which I don't know if they designed it that way, if it's just the way it fell, but the way it works out, it's almost perfect to get that humeral head IO. So that frees a guy up, especially now that we're down to 3. I mean, I can do that, or throw this on. I have somebody running the monitor, looking at the cardiac rhythm, see if it's a shockable rhythm or not. If it is, we're going to charge it up, we're going to shock it. We have somebody doing the IO, work on the airway. Once I get that airway placed, I can put that vent on. That frees up somebody having to squeeze the bag. So theoretically, we could run a full arrest with quite possibly 2 people. Which is great because that kicks more people back in service for that next call or that fire or whatever. And it's not deviating from any of the care. And it's actually providing maybe even a little better care for the patient, because that's set on given exactly, you know, 6 breaths a minute or 10 breaths a minute at the correct tidal volume for the patient, and it's a given every single time. It's not, oh, hey, I forgot to give a breath. Or hey, I'm giving it too fast and they're blowing off more of that CO. CO2. So I mean, it's very